Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the webinar series of Key to Joyful Living. This week's topic is all about the laws of universe, and we will be looking specifically at law of attraction. So, ready for it? How many of you know about law of attraction? Okay, some of you are aware of it. For many, it's something new. Let's see what this is all about today in our session. Please type in the chat and keep this session interactive. Have you ever heard that there are laws governing the functioning of the universe? You might have read in spiritual texts or heard from gurus or teachers, or maybe through the metaphysics teachers who do scientific exploration and research. These are all nothing new. It's all been there, experienced by many before us, and practiced too. In India, especially, they were ingrained as part of our daily routine so that we will not miss it and follow it seamlessly. We were told about this through stories, experiences, or mythology, or tradition, or culture. This might be true for other ancient cultures too. Nowadays, only few of us are following, as the reason and the logic behind doing it wasn't transferred through the generations. Maybe it might be because it has become a habit and they were doing it unconsciously without giving much thought about the whys as they were enjoying their life, which is the important thing that we are here to do. With the Western world exploring or experiencing these principles, it's being revived again by people who have experienced it, with the logic explained or explored by scientists or researchers to a certain extent. These laws offer perspectives of how to live in alignment with higher truths and principles, fostering personal growth, cultivating a sense of interconnectedness, and unity with the divine and the world around us. So, what are the laws you are aware of? Any comments? Do type in if you are aware of any such laws. There are many laws. We will be looking at just the seven laws and that too very briefly. We will look at the laws in detail in the Key to Joyful Living sessions. To understand the first law, let's see what we already know about it. You might have heard that all of us are equal and we are all part of one source or God or universe, right? Yes, that we are all part of the same light source is something that you would have heard too, or something similar, haven't you? This is called the law of divine oneness. This teaches us to live in harmony with all the differences that are there, considering that all of us are from the same source and we are all interconnected. According to this law, there is fundamental oneness that underlies all existence, and separation is an illusion. The law of divine oneness implies that we are all interconnected and that our thoughts, actions, and energy have an impact not only on us but also on others and the world around us. This principle is found in various spiritual texts, philosophical traditions, and is part of ancient wisdom and teachings or traditions. The law of divine oneness, it suggests that by recognizing and honoring our interconnectedness, we can cultivate a sense of compassion, empathy, and responsibility for ourselves and others and the planet. The law of divine oneness invites us to expand our awareness beyond individuality and to acknowledge the interconnected web of life. One example for this law would be us considering the trees, animals, birds, the five elements earth, water, air, fire, akash, and many more as divine. This is in our culture where we are considering everything as divine and we are all one. These are some of the things which showcases that the law of divine oneness was there from very long, where we considered every human being or living thing as one, and we see the divine in that. Let's move on to the next law. When you were a child, haven't you heard stories on mythology? Moral ones too, maybe, where you were told to do good things, and if you do bad, you get to experience bad things. This is the law of karma, which somebody already told earlier when I asked what is the law that you are aware of. This is the law of karma, which tells that every action, thought, and intention has consequences, and individuals experience the effect of their actions. It implies that there is a natural balance and justice in the universe, and our actions have a ripple effect on ourselves and others. So, are you realizing that you already know the laws of universe? Just that you might not have known the names, or maybe just forgot about it, and now you are recalling them from what you have heard from your parents or grandparents? Our memories are powerful, right? It comes to us when we need it. Let's look at the next law. The next law is called the law of cause and effect, where every cause has an effect and every effect has a cause. It emphasizes that nothing happens by chance and that every event or experience has underlying causes or conditions. What it means is that we are responsible for our choices and actions, and they contribute to the outcomes we experience. So, whatever happens to us is because of the choices we have made. It all starts with the thoughts we have and the choices we make because of the thoughts. The next law is the law of reflection, which means that the external world is a reflection of our internal state. It's like a mirror. What we see is what we get. What it implies or what it means is that the people, the situations, circumstances we encounter in our lives are mirrors that reflect our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. This is the reason why I keep telling have empowering thoughts, empowering beliefs, and values, because what you are thinking and what you are believing is what you will experience. This law gives us an opportunity to change our beliefs when we feel that it is limiting us from achieving something that we want. So, by examining and working on ourselves, we can bring about positive changes in our external reality. Let's go back to our school days where we learned what an atom is. So, anyone recalls what it is? Yes, atom is matter and it is the smallest unit. Yes, atom refers to the basic unit of matter, and atoms are incredibly smaller particles that make up everything around us, including solids, liquid, gases, and living organisms. So, everything in the world is atom or matter, which is vibrating, and matter is energy, and atoms are in constant motion, which means that everything vibrates at a certain frequency. Do you agree with this? You have already read about this in your science, in your school days, in your science classes in the school days, and it is a proven thing that atoms are there and everything is atoms and it's an energy and they are just moving with a certain frequency or vibration. So, if everything is matter and is made up of energy and vibrating, then everything in the universe is constantly moving and vibrating at one speed or the another. When you think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, you open up your mind to a whole new way of looking at the world. Don't you think so? This realization is the law of vibration. When you feel that all of us are moving at certain frequencies and vibrating at a certain speed, we just have to synchronize ourselves to that particular speed to be in sync and seamlessly live our lives. Law of vibration states that everything in the universe, including thoughts, emotions, physical objects, vibrate at a certain frequency. And it also states that like attracts like, and our energetic vibrations align with similar vibrations, and that becomes our experiences and manifestations. There is something called law of belief. Have you heard about it? Okay, you haven't heard. Just let me just give you a gist of what it is about. It states that our beliefs shape our reality and influence our thoughts, actions, and experiences. You wouldn't have heard it as law of belief, but you would have heard that our thoughts shape our experiences, right? Maybe through spiritual texts, or maybe some teachers would have told you that. The law of belief suggests that we have the power to shift and transform our beliefs. By becoming aware of our beliefs, questioning their validity, we can choose to adopt new empowering beliefs that align with our goals and desires. This process often involves challenging and reframing limiting beliefs, replacing them with positive, supportive beliefs that reinforce our sense of self worth and potential. This is what we learn in neurolinguistic programming, also, where we reprogram our mind to have empowering beliefs, to experience things that we want in life. This also highlights consciously aligning our thoughts, emotions, behaviors with the beliefs we want to manifest in our lives. By understanding the influence of our beliefs and consciously choosing empowering beliefs, we, we can shape our perceptions, experiences, and outcomes and create a more fulfilling and purposeful life. We have the power to create our life. Be aware of it, realize it, and experience it. Once you start doing it, you will realize how much power you have and everything is within you. Let's look at law of attraction, which is what we are here to learn today. The law of attraction is a concept that suggests that we attract what we think. It's based on the belief that like attracts like, and that by focusing on the positive thoughts and intentions, you can attract positive outcomes. According to the law of attraction, you have the power to manifest your desires. All of you want to, right? And that's why I guess you joined the session. Let's see how we can learn about law of attraction with a goal that we want to achieve. First thing to do is identify what you want to achieve. Can any one of you share a goal that you want to achieve? Yes, some of you want to achieve a very good score in your graduation, and some of you want to have financial freedom. It can be anything that you want to achieve in your life. Good health, relationship harmony, yes, and many more. Yeah. So let's see how we can achieve this with law of attraction. There are three things we need to do to manifest what we want in life. The first step is to ask. Ask is becoming aware what you want and what you want to attract in life. It can be anything like we just saw, from personal relationships to professional promotions or financial success or improved health. You clearly and specifically ask the universe or higher power or divine or whatever you want to call or believe in for what you desire. All that you have to do is be specific about your intentions and desires, stating them in a positive and present tense. Clearly define what you want to manifest and express your request with clarity and conviction. You just have to ensure that you write a positive statement about what you want, and you have to write it in the present tense, and you also have to ensure that there is no doubt in what you are asking. You believe that you will achieve it or you will get it. With that feeling and emotion, you have to write or state or ask your request. One of the things that Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita is to do our actions and leave the outcome to God, enjoying every moment of our life, living in the present. He mentions, you do what you need to achieve your dream or goal, leave it to the divine with respect to the outcome. In Bible, Jesus mentioned, ask and it will be given to you. So, now that you know what you want, you need to plan and take action to achieve it, right? How do you do it? Yes, you do it by setting goals. Specifically, you do it by setting SMART goals, where your goal is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant to your life, and it has a time bound thing. So you know that by this you need to achieve that specific goal. You take steps to achieve your goal. You will do what needs to be done to achieve your goal, right? We know we want this and we take actions to reach our goals too. There are instances when we see obstacles. That time, what happens? Yes, our vision becomes blur or shaky or weak, and we start getting doubts that we might not be able to achieve our goals. It also is like when there is a limited belief, past experience, yours or someone else, which makes you feel you will not be able to achieve the goal, or it looks like impossible. This is when the law of attraction or the technique that is told to us helps us to achieve the goal by believing in the magic or miracles, having faith that we will get it, and also having faith in your capabilities to achieve it. We have already asked for it, and we are doing what needs to be done to get it too. All you need to do now is believe and leaving the rest to God or the universe. That's all you have to do. Easy, right? Actually, not so straightforward, because after asking, you need to ensure that there are no doubts in your mind, no thoughts that it tells it's not possible. So you need to train your mind or reprogram your mind to believe and be receptive. Whenever a thought comes that gives you a doubt or tells you that it is impossible, you have to reframe your mind and the thought by telling, no, what you're thinking is wrong, it is possible, and I will be achieving it. You need to have a strong belief that you are achieving your goal. Despite whatever challenges that come your way, you just need to take actions to overcome the hurdles and just keep moving towards your goal. This is the first step, that is asking. So once you have asked, the second step is called allowing. What you need to do in this is you have to cultivate a state of allowing and openness. This means releasing all resistance, doubts, limiting beliefs that may block the manifestation process. Allow yourself to be in a receptive state, trusting that the universe is working to bring your desires to you. Practice surrendering and letting go of attachment to the outcome, knowing that things will unfold in the right timing and the best way for you. Some of the things that we can do to make our goals a reality and our dreams come true are meditation, being mindful, or living in the present moment, where believing or having the faith that it will come true and you can do it. And also visualizing, you can create a clear image of already having what you desire? Imagine it. Let your imagination go free beyond all limitations that the world has created. Visualize yourself experiencing the desired outcome and feel the emotions associated with it. If nobody had imagined, right? If Einstein hadn't imagined, or if he didn't have the desire to create so many of his inventions, right? The bulb wouldn't have come, and other inventions that he made also wouldn't have come. See, when we were, not when we were young, when our grandparents or great grandparents were young, right? Flying was a thing that they couldn't imagine. But somebody imagined it and they did whatever they had to do to achieve that, right? You know about the story of Wright brothers and how they were the ones to first fly. So it's all in the imagination and the creativity which actually gives us our innovations and makes us gets us what we want to achieve. So let free your imagination, imagine whatever you want, imagine that you have achieved it, feel it, and increase your vibrations with the emotions and experiencing the desired outcome that you want, and you will experience that your dream has become a reality. This can also be done by affirming, being aware of thoughts we get, and reframing whenever required. Are you aware what an affirmation is? Okay. An affirmation is a positive statement that is consciously repeated to oneself in order to reinforce a desired belief. It could be an attitude or an outcome too. It is a practice commonly used in personal development and manifestation techniques. It's like self hypnosis. In the earlier days, they would hypnotize, right? Like if you have heard about how patients were treated in the earlier days, most of it was through hypnosis, where they would give hypnotic suggestions and they would heal the patient of whatever ailments they were suffering. All this, what it indicates is that it is the mind which is controlling everything, and whatever disease or whatever problems or challenges we are going through, we can change it by changing the thoughts in our mind. We can reframe it. um, we don't have to go through a hypnosis session. We can always do it by telling ourselves that this is what I believe in and this is what I want to achieve and this is how I'm going to live. It's as easy as that, actually. But yes, it all needs practice and you need to do it consistently to make it a unconscious habit. Self hypnosis is where we are reprogramming our mind with a statement we tell or we think or write. Where when you believe something, you are already halfway there, right? Because your belief takes you there. So believe in whatever you want and have the faith and trust that you will be achieving it. Trust in God or in the skills that you have to achieve whatever you want in life. Affirmations are based on the understanding that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality and can influence our experiences. By consistently repeating positive affirmations, we aim to reprogram our subconscious mind and align our thoughts and beliefs with what we want to manifest in our lives. Some of you told about a goal for good health, financial freedom, and there were many more. Good health, financial freedom, yeah, achieving your graduation with the highest score, passing your exam with, yeah, with higher grades, and yeah, there are many. So how do you think that you will write an affirmation? Yes, you know that you want good health, or you want to achieve financial freedom. So, how do you write these affirmations? Any ideas? Please type in the chat. Yes, it is just a statement and that you write it. Yes, it needs to be positive. More than I want this and I want that, it needs to be in a way like I am this, or I have achieved this, something like that. Instead of, you have already asked. See, the thing is, in law of attraction, we identify and we ask. Yes, I want to have financial freedom. That is what you have asked. And the next one is allowing, because you have asked, you are open to it and you are allowing it to come to you, right? In this, one of the way that we can do is, when you are allowing, you are not asking again. Excuse me. Instead of asking again, what you are doing is, you are writing statements as if you have achieved it or you are going to achieve it. That is the difference here in affirmations. They are positive statements stated in the present tense, as if the desired outcome has already been achieved. For example, I will be successful. Instead of writing like that, you tell that I am successful. And instead of writing I will be financially free by 2024, you can write I am financially free by 2024. So this is the difference, and this is how you write affirmations. And one thing you have to do when you're writing affirmations is that you have to believe in that, and they need to reflect what you believe in. See, there are some beliefs that we have and the values that we have, right? Go with that. Go with your belief and go with your values. Go with your intuition while writing the affirmations. Don't just copy paste some affirmation. Uh, for example, I need financial freedom. So somebody would have written, I am financially free by so and so date, and they would have written what they want, uh, or what they think is to be financially free. What you can do is, you think about it. What is it that you are believing it when you write that statement, right? You are telling that I am financially free when I earn an income or savings of X amount by 2024. Just tell that thought, close your eyes, and feel the emotions that the thought evokes. Is it resonating with you and your beliefs and your values? Then go with it. Just look at your feelings and the senses when you are either writing the affirmation or telling the affirmation the first time. So, when you're doing it, what are you feeling? Is it telling that, yes, it's very nice, I can tell it, I believe in it, and yes, it is in sync with the values that I have, and I'm happy with what I've written? Just write the positive statement and just ensure that it is in the present tense. Affirm what your heart or your subconscious tells. Whenever you are in doubt, listen to your heart or listen to your subconscious. There are times when you might be confused on which path to take, because there are a lot of choices in our life. And sometimes you might be thinking that, okay, should I do this, or do I need to do this, or could I do something else? Just sit down calmly in some place and listen to your heart. It will tell you what you need to do, and it will always be the right thing. Coming back to the affirmations, you need to feel the emotions associated with a desired outcome when you're writing affirmations. So, visualize achieving your outcome, tell your affirmation, observe the emotions you feel. Let's practice. You all have written your goals. So, write an affirmation in the present tense. You can type it in the chat. If it is to be edited, I will help you in editing it. Whatever you are feeling, tell that affirmation or write that affirmation. What are the feelings that you are feeling when you do that? The emotions that you are feeling needs to be positive and empowering. So if you are feeling an emotion that is not empowering, then you revisit the affirmation and rewrite your affirmation till you feel the positive feeling and the empowering emotion that it comes with it. Affirmations are repeated regularly, ideally daily basis. We do repetition to reinforce the positive beliefs and overwrite any negative or limiting thoughts that it's already there in our mind. That's the reason why we do affirmations daily, because consistency is the key to creating lasting change and integration of desired beliefs into subconscious mind. So you are reprogramming your mind. So once you do, you might have observed, right, when you are learning something new, you have to just keep on doing it repeatedly. Once you do repeatedly and consistently, only then you are able to achieve that particular skill. It is the same with the mind. So we are reprogramming our mind. We are changing the existing limited belief that we have, or maybe we are creating a belief that we will be able to achieve a certain goal. So we have to keep on repeating that statement every day, whenever you are free or whenever you want to. So what it becomes is that it is repeatedly told and it gets imprinted on our brain and mind. Affirmations help to reprogram our subconscious mind, shift our thoughts and beliefs, align our energy and actions with our desired outcome. Affirmations can help foster a positive mindset, boost confidence, and support the manifestation of personal goals and aspirations. My sister's dog is at home. He's not getting the attention he needs, so he's barking. The third step is to receive. It is the final step, which is be open to receiving what you have asked for. This involves being aware of opportunities, signs, synchronicities that may arise in your life. Be open to receiving guidance, support, and the manifestation of your desires. Practice gratitude for what you already have received and stay in a positive and receptive mindset. Being grateful, right, that is one of the habit that we can form, which actually increases what we are grateful for. Once we are thankful for all that we have, the universe provides us or the divine provides us an opportunity to be more grateful for the things we already have, so it increases. So show appreciation for what you already have in life. Gratitude helps to shift your focus towards positivity and abundance, attracting more positive experiences. Haven't you heard, count your blessings and it increases? It is true. Many of you would have experienced it too, right? When we are grateful and feel the gratitude, universe gives us more to be grateful for. So start by appreciating all wins along the way towards your goal, be it small or big. Enjoy your journey and be grateful for all the things that brought you joy. Any questions? This law of attraction is okay. The question is that how does law of attraction work? Just by asking, allowing, and being open to receiving. What it tells us or what it teaches us is that, see, we already know that everything is energy, right? And everything is vibrating at certain energy. So the desire that you want is also vibrating somewhere at a certain energy or a frequency. So if we want to attract that into our lives, we need to match its frequency. So, for example, somebody wants to attract love into their lives, focus your thoughts and feelings on love. Maybe imagine or recall a time when you had it in your life. It can be the love of a mother or a parent. I mean, it could be the love we received from our parents too, even though you're looking for love in a relationship, love as in getting married. Whatever it is, visualize and recall those feelings and emotions that you had when you were loved, or dream or make up that you already have it using your creative power and visualize. When we do this, we raise our vibration and begin to attract more love into our lives. Energy is the life force. We already saw that, right? That flows through all things. You are already aware of this, right? We discussed about it briefly in the beginning too. It is the source of our power and the key to creating anything we desire. Frequency is the rate at which energy vibrates. Vibration is the amplitude, intensity of energy. Higher the vibration, the more powerful the energy. So, vibrate at a higher frequency, imagine, visualize, feel what you would feel, and feel the joy of already achieving the outcome that you want. And when you are vibrating at such a high frequency, it will match with the frequency of what you want, and you will be manifesting what you want in reality. How does the universe get it to us? Is by the vibration. Our thoughts and feelings are energy, and when we focus our thoughts on something, we emit a signal with specific frequency. This signal is then broadcast into the universe, and it begins to attract energy that vibrates at the same frequency. This is the principle behind law of attraction, where everything is energy, and when you want something, vibrate with high energy with respect to that, and you will attract that in your life. So ask, allow, and receive. Just enjoy the journey and trust that everything is happening for your highest good. Okay, so as there are no more questions, I'll just end with a note. It's often an ongoing journey that requires patience, self reflection, and alignment of your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with your desires. Consistently practicing, asking, allowing, receiving can help you create a more intentional and abundant, joyful life. When you live in the flow and attract what you desire, you will be amazed at the miracles that start to happen in your life. So start observing those small miracles. Maybe getting a parking slot in a busy area. That seems to be a challenge nowadays, right? Or maybe the traffic easing as you are traversing the road and you moving with ease to your destination. Observe those miracles. It happens. Maybe the traffic light changing to green whenever you are there, whenever you reach that place. I have experienced all this. Be aware, experience those small miracles. It's all in your thought and how high you vibrate with that thought. Key to Joyful Living is all about being aware, transforming your limitations, living joyfully by practicing empowering habits. Everything you want is within your reach. So start focusing on your energy, frequency, and vibration today. Live in the flow and attract what you desire. Albert Einstein told that everything in life is vibration. You remember his equation, right? The famous one, E equal to mc square. So, ready to explore, experiment, vibrate at a frequency of what you want in life? Do it, experience it, and please do share your experiences. Buddha told that what you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create. Decide what you want, believe you can have it, believe you deserve it, and believe it's possible for you, said Jack Canfield. Think the thought until you believe it, and once you believe it, it is, said Abraham Hicks. So start doing it and achieve the life that you want. So, to summarize, as there are no further questions, I will just summarize it. Law of attraction is a principle that suggests that we attract into our lives experiences, circumstances, and outcomes that align with our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. We can attract what we want in life by setting clear intentions, cultivating positive beliefs, visualizing our desires, aligning our thoughts and emotions, taking inspired action, practicing detachment and gratitude, being in gratitude, trusting in the process, letting go of the attachment to the specific outcome, expressing gratitude for the manifestation and blessings that come into our life, both big and small, and gratitude helps to raise our vibration and attract more positive experiences. It's also about being open and aware to new possibilities and opportunities that may arise. We attract what we want into our lives by asking, allowing, and receiving. Identify, ask, allow, receive, appreciate, and live joyfully. We do not need magic to transform our life. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. This was said by J.K. Rowling, and it's true because our mind is so powerful, especially the subconscious mind. We can create the future we want by creating the thoughts of the future we want. Every thought that we think is creating our future, and all that we are is a result of what we have thought sometime or the other. Swami Vivekananda told that we are the creator of our destiny. So take the power into your hands, create your destiny, think empowering thoughts, enjoying every moment of the journey, and live the life you dream. I recall Walt Disney's famous quote, if you can dream it, you can do it. So go ahead, dream it, and achieve the life that you want. Thank you.